So, very welcome this morning or almost afternoon, guys. Those streams are getting always late. I welcome you even when Germany is super rainy as of this moment, super bad weather, perfect weather to stream with you at home. Fantastic, guys. Make sure to smash that like button. This is highly appreciated. And I think we have one of the most interesting episodes because besides talking about some stocks, I want to go also into some charts that I research and I find quite interesting. So stay tuned till the end. And there's some breaking news first, but before that, let me have a look into the agenda, guys. Okay, so of course we will talk about the news as of this morning. What happened overnight? What happened yesterday? What is important for today? All of this news compact and summarized first of all. Then we will talk about the all-time high because the all-time high seems a little bit strange, right? We are in one of the biggest health crises, but still going with the S&P on to all-time highs, guys. Is this normal? Is this somehow, manipulated, or is this totally normal with the current conditions? And obviously, guys, make sure to stay till the end because then we will talk about those interesting charts that I just found out. And make sure to absolutely let me know in the comments, guys, where you are watching from, because so far we have people from Cape Breton Island. This is in Canada. We have Ohio people. We have Ronnie, our member from Las Vegas. We have US, Israel, Sweden, Israel again. We have Romania. And we have our very, very loyal member Mario from London as well. And we have Philadelphia, we have Hong Kong, and we have Cleveland as well. So very, very international as always. I'm ready to go. What about you guys? Let's start with some Tesla news, okay? So, but actually, I wanted to share with you something more breaking as of this moment. Let me just pull out the Discord, okay? So the Discord is something that you can get access if you are in entering our membership. And Mario here just posted that we will have Friday 3 p.m. Neuralink, a brand new webcast of their newest development. Okay, so thank you very much for sharing this, Mario, in the Discord. And if you want to get access to this Discord, which is absolutely really valuable, guys, then make sure to smash that join button, and then you can get access to the most amazing community out there in terms of YouTube stock investing. Okay, I don't know any other community out there that is offered here, so check it out pressing the join button or link into the description. So if you are a Tesla fan or a NIO fan, right, then you know that China is the biggest e-car market, e-vehicle market out there, okay? This is without a doubt. But now it seems that for the very first time, European electric vehicle sales surpass China's. This is fantastic. And you know what is the framework for this development? This is actually, the big goal of Europe or European countries like Sweden, like or general Scandinavia, Germany, France, who are really pushing for this change of sustainable energy. And I think this is a very fantastic move. This is something where US can definitely, learn something from Europe. Europe is very determined to have a really strong sustainable energy reforms. And therefore, for the very first time, you see this change, which is absolutely insane. When I read this, this is really, this is really a fantastic change and a surprising change as well. Okay, then we have maybe one of the biggest IPOs ever coming to the Hong Kong and Asian market. Okay, so and financials, which is a company by Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba, and their main product is, for example, Alipay. So it's like Apple Pay, and it's very, very huge in Asia, and therefore they are doing their IPO and they want to raise most probably more than 29 billion, more than the record number that Saudi Aramco had to offer, and therefore it's very, very interesting if this will become the biggest IPO by raised capital that was ever done on any public market worldwide. So this is something very, very interesting. They are targeting a public valuation of about 225, now already valued $150 billion in their latest round, raising $14 billion. And if you're looking into those numbers, guys, raising 15, raising 20, $30 billion, this is more than some companies are worth. Okay, so you can have so much money as a company and doing so much things. So very, very interesting what will happen there with those companies that are going now public. As you know, this is just one of the big IPOs that is still coming to the market. We are still expecting Airbnb or DoorDash, so this is very, very interesting. Then we are having a brand new NEO stock upgrade, guys. Okay, who did this upgrade? So analyst Paul Gong from UBS just raised from $1 per share to $16 per share. Okay, but this is quite, this is not even funny, guys. Okay, if you see this analyst having this kind of crazy changes in their price targets, you see just how wrong they were, okay? And I think even we have a very, very, I think you just hit the all-time high. I'm not quite sure, but I think it just did, okay? Let's have a look together. So NEO actually hit yesterday, is it, let me just have a look. Is this correct? Let me just have a look. NEO. Okay. So yesterday NEO could gain 20%, guys. Okay, 20%, and close at 17.84, which is actually, let me have a look. In terms of 5-year, yeah, it's an all-time high. Okay, so NEO just ended up all-time high yesterday with this upgrade, and obviously this is a huge, big bullish sign. I did a vlog about about NEO yesterday, guys. So if you want to check this out, then make sure to really have a look. Let me show you just quickly the thumbnail that you have to look for. So this is the newest NEO video. It got already 5,500 views since yesterday. So check it out, why I think NEO could be a 10x stock from here. So check it out. Some interesting news inside this vlog are definitely there, but perfect timing with this upgrade of obviously this analyst that just want to jump now the bandwagon that maybe missed the first race up to the new highs and just want to justify in front of his boss. Everything is possible, right? You just raise up this the price target and you are back into the good levels of an analyst. Let me have a look if you guys have any questions and where you are guys are joining. So we are here having people from Brooklyn, Romania, Hong Kong, Cyprus, Southampton, Las Vegas, we have Florida, Ohio, we have Macau even, we have Germany as well. So there's people saying that NIO will crash. Well, this all the, the NIO is fantastic alternative to Tesla stock if you're looking for an EV company that is more mature. Okay, so we have definitely Tesla as number one, but number two, in my opinion, is NIO if you're looking just in a pure EV company. Plus, they are in the best market for EV vehicles as of yesterday, right? As of yesterday or as of today when the numbers came out. But in generally, this company has a huge potential. I personally don't invest into Chinese stocks. I'm not so much happy about that it's not so transparent. But other than that, if you want to risk it and you want to play the game, there's a lot of Chinese companies that are very, very successful. Look at Alibaba, right? So I think that it's a very, very interesting stock that you can invest if you want to play the electric vehicle game. Okay, so after the huge Tesla gain, people are looking into the next Tesla stock or potential stock. But maybe the next Tesla stock is the Tesla stock. Think about it. This is something that I wanted to share with you for a long time, guys. This is maybe really, really interesting. Yeah. Okay, so all-time highs. We have all-time highs at the S&P 500. Well, there is a difference. Okay, so the S&P 500 is an index made of 500 best companies in the US, and the most weighted in the index, so there's a difference in the weight of those companies are the big companies like Amazon, Microsoft, Facebook, and so on and so forth. So as you can see, Apple as well, obviously, and this is the S&P 500 is the white line. So if you're looking here, they all started at 100. So then there was the big downturn up to 30 or 35 or even almost 40%. And then you see that the S&P 500 is now about 6% plus since the year beginning. So year to date plus 6%. Now the S&P 500 equal weight. This means actually that they took all the stocks inside the index and equaled them in the same weight inside the index. So there's not that Apple or Amazon has the bigger market cap and weight more in the index. So this is what they did here, and as you can see, the equal weight is actually about 4% still in the minus or in the negative field since the overall crisis. So as you can see, the overall crisis just weighted very much on those indexes, especially if you look into the equal weight version of those indexes. Okay, so this is very important to understand. And then we have here something that I found which was also quite extremely rare and very interesting. So we had an all-time high, or still having an all-time high in the S&P 500, but we had very, very more decliners than advancers in all sectors. So what does it mean? So first of all, you have to understand that the indexes is a mix out of companies that are in, very much in different sectors. Okay, so internet sector or tech sector, industrial sector, maybe food sector, and so on and so forth. So though we had the all-time high, most of those sectors had more negative stocks on those days than positive stocks. And this is very, very interesting, and it shows that the overall performance of the stock market, this all-time highs, are very, very much dependent on some very big stocks that are actually thriving through this crisis. So we are talking about this Apples, the Amazon, the Microsofts, okay? So all the big tech companies are really thriving and bringing up those big gains into the indexes, and therefore this is something very important to understand, guys. So make sure to have a look into this as well. And then I have two more things that I found quite interesting as well. So first of all, we have the economic surprise index, which shows us that we are being heavily surprised by the economic development. But this is absolutely normal, guys. If you're having a full lockdown, okay, if you're having a full lockdown, then obviously this is totally normal that you're getting surprised by the economical power that the companies and the customers also having with their consuming. So for example, there was an article that I just saw that Chinese luxury retail had one of the best months ever when the lockdown was finished. Okay, so obviously people are going back and shopping. And then you will have also another very interesting point. A lot of people said that the euro had a fantastic, let me just put this graphic to the side. The euro had a fantastic gain, right? And a lot of people said, okay, the euro can now be a more stronger currency. And usually when this is the case, then also the Swiss franc currency is quite getting higher and getting traction. But as you can see here, the euro is getting higher to the US dollar, while the Schweizer franc is staying low. This means that actually it's not a gaining of interest into the euro like many are suspecting. It's more likely that it's just selling of US dollars. Okay, so this is very important. Currencies are always measured against each other. So if the US dollars is getting sold and more euros are being bought, it's not like all of other currencies are being sold and getting into euro. This would mean that the euro got much stronger, and people thought that the euro can get much stronger because the European Union had this big stimulus package and finally showed some unification. You have to understand that the European Union, for all of people that are not from the Europe sector, that it's a big sign when 20 plus countries can agree on something, with different languages, different cultures, and so on. This is something very super, and this was always the case. Can Europe sustain this good relationship with each other, being 20 plus countries in this overall big come together, right? So this is important to know, and make sure to also follow me on Wolf of Dubai Danny. This is my account on Instagram. I'm posting there also a little bit behind the scenes, a little bit about my life, right? If the weather is great, then I'm going a little bit outside, and this is great to see you watching there as well. And also make sure to absolutely smash that subscribe button on my second channel. In just a couple of weeks, I will start to have some of my shows put there, and the new shows coming on to the main channel. So it's important for you to subscribe to both channels if you don't want to miss any new content. Okay, this is important, and smash the like button if you like this version of today's live stream. And now let's have a look into the comment section. What is important for you guys? So is Wood limited to owning no more than 10%, is Ronnie asking. I think this is considered for Katie Wood, the managing director or founder of ARK Invest. Well, she can own more than 10% of a stock. Definitely, this is not a deal breaker. Then we have Platya Darrow, Birmingham, UK, Costa Brava, Philadelphia. We have what else we have? We have Israel as well, New York City. And then we have IPI, one of our members, saying the biggest risk for the market is in elections and writing. Yeah, this will be very interesting how the US election will play out. It will definitely play a role on the market, I think. And this is just by statistic. I don't play any politics. Just by statistic, people are more likely to re-elect because it's much easier, right? They think like, well, you know what, why I should go into the risk and get the new president and so on if, you know, everything, you know, we don't have any big problems, so let me just re-elect and we have, you know, the same situation, you know, I having my job or whatever the individual is thinking, and so the statistics is playing for Trump, and I think this would keep the market going up. Joe Biden is a new uncertain factor, and the markets don't like uncertain factors, so that's why it's interesting what will happen really with the election. Do we have some other questions? Some people are very much a bull with NEO. We have people, or our member here, Peter Hepso from Norway as well, Chicago, Australia. Any thoughts on Square? Yeah, Square is absolutely a fantastic growth stock as well. I need to still deep dive into the stock to give myself a better outlook. And then I definitely, if you want, make a video on Square, not Skrill as well. And therefore, yeah, I think that's the end. I hope you have a fantastic day. And don't forget to smash the like button. This really helps. And have a fantastic day. I hope it's not so rainy like in Germany right now. And stay safe, stay healthy, and stay successful investing. See you later. And thank you very much for watching.